Hello Nidorinas and Nidorinos, it is KingNido here and we are kicking off round 3 with two sides who actually lost their last matchups to the fire type Motorstoke Engines. It will be the Goldenrod Aces taking on the Spikeman Sway Grunts. Both these sides looking to get their first victory of the season. Let us know in the comments below who you think will win this matchup. Will it be the normal types or will it be the dark types? Let's go!
3, 2, 1, go!
As I said, both these sides trying to get their first victory of the season, and it's Samurai in its Hisuian form and Hydreigon starting out for the Spikeman Sway Grunts. It is Ursaluna with its Unnerve ability and the Terrastalizing Mismagius starting out for the Goldenrod Aces, so immediately Mismagius loses that Ghost type and loses its immunity to normal types, but becomes a normal type and gains an immunity to Ghost type attacks, so it is no longer weak to dark type attacks as well. It has the speed advantage on the field and immediately sets up a magic room to make all held items lose their effects. Mind you, every Pokemon in the PokeType League is holding onto a Leper Berry. We get a Noble Roar from Samurott. It is going to lower the attack of Ursaluna, that 140 base attack. It also lowers the special attack as well, but Hydreigon going with a Withdraw, the pseudo legendary for the Swayed Grunts, boosting its defense here. And Ursaluna with the Wild Bolt Storm hitting both Hydreigon, which it's not very effective on, and Samurott, who is revealed to be a Zoroark in its illusion. Mismagius now going for the Glare, which is immediately going to leave Zoroark paralyzed. This is going to slow it down. Zoroark having that speed of 105. Hydreigon though with the Crab Hammer onto Mismagius gets a huge hit in there, as Ursaluna with the Heal Bell. That bell does chime, but it's gonna fail because there's no one on the field for it to heal. And now Zoroark shaking off its paralysis with the Skitter Smack onto Mismagius, gets the critical hit, and Mismagius is the first Pokemon eliminated from this matchup. The terrestrial Pokemon is gone. And that night has now turned to daylight, and out comes Wordy, almost stumbling over my words there, and it immediately goes for the Heart Swap with Zoroark. And then Hydreigon going for Gravity, which is only going to impact itself really, because it is going to bring itself down to the ground as that gravity intensifies, which means it can be hit by ground type moves, and we get a Wild Charge from Ursaluna, not very effective there onto Hydreigon, who tanks that hit. Ursaluna taking a miniature bit of recoil damage as we get an Arm Thrust, which it won't affect Wordy. It doesn't affect it, as the dig from Wordy, it's going to bury its way underground here. So it will be able to avoid attacks for the time being, as an Eruption from Hydreigon. Wordy avoids that attack and goes for Ursaluna with that move, getting some good damage in there as well, as Ursaluna responds with the Sludge Wave. Wordy is able to avoid this, which is fantastic for the Goldenrod Aces as it hits both Zoroark and Hydreigon. Zoroark going for the Crush Claw here, but Wordy is able to avoid yet another move and goes for the dig on Hydreigon, who was brought down by that gravity, remember. Hydreigon though gonna respond, and it's gonna ride that Surf, hitting everyone on the field. It's super effective on Ursaluna, and Wordy is revealed to be a Hisuian Zoroark, which is why it was unaffected by that Arm Thrust earlier on, and a Judgment from Ursaluna onto Hydreigon, chipping away at the Legendary. And Unovian Zoroark is paralyzed, so it's unable to go for a move here, and the Magic Room does wear off. Hisuian Zoroark though going for the Tri-Attack onto Hydreigon and gets the elimination. The pseudo legendary, the first Pokemon gone from the Swayed Grunts, as that Psyshock will not affect the dark types. They are immune to psychic type moves, and Zoroark is paralyzed. That is the Unovian one, so it's unable to go. And out comes the Hisuian Samurott, the real one now, as the Hisuian Zoroark goes for the Wish. See if that wish can come true. We get a Guard Swap from Samurott onto Ursaluna. So many Hisuian Pokemon actually on the field at the moment, which is fantastic to see that representation. We get a Leafage though, and Zoroark, the Unovian one, is eliminated by Ursaluna. I'm sure that Hisuian Zoroark was glad it wasn't the one that had to be doing that, as a Luxray, Spikeman Sway Grunts sending out their own terrestrial Pokemon, and with that Intimidate ability, it is going to lower the attack stat of the normal types, but we see that Sun disappear as the Dark type takes effect over Luxray. It has shed its electric typing and now taking over. As I said, it has become the Dark type. It is the terrestrial Pokemon for the Spikeman Sway Grunts. And the Fairy Lock here, going to lock everyone on the field. No one can run away in the next turn, but no one's running away from this matchup. They are here to the end. As we get a Lunar Dance from Samurott, it is going to eliminate itself from this matchup. So it didn't run away, it just took itself out of contention. But we get a Headbutt that eliminates Ursaluna. Fantastic move there by Luxray to get the quick elimination here. Trying to get one back for the Spikeman Swag Grunts. As that wish comes true for Zoroark, it gets its health restored, and out comes King Gambit. And the real word here has come out to play as well. King Gambit, with that Supreme Overload, gets a boost from the Fallen. And Zoroark going for the payday here onto Luxray. Luxray going to respond with the Quick Attack, which will not affect the Ghost normal type. It is immune to normal type attacks. A Heat Wave though from Wordy, super effective onto King Gambit, also doing damage to Luxray, as we get an Icicle Crash from King Gambit onto Zoroark. Fantastic connection there. And Zoroark with the Curse, it is going to take itself out of this match, but has put a curse onto Luxray. This is a huge gamble here by the Ghost normal type as a Horn Attack onto Wordy from Luxray, but Wordy is going to go for the Eruption this time, again hitting Luxray and King Gambit, and gets the elimination of King Gambit with that super effective move. Fantastic two-turn connection here by Wordy, and the Curse is going to eliminate Luxray from this matchup. Fantastic sacrifice there by Zoroark. There is only one Pokemon left for the Spikeman Swayed Grunts, and it's got 3 normal types to contend with as Pyroar comes out. Mabosstiff, being the last Pokemon for the Swayed Grunts, is immediately going to hit with the Earthquake from Pyroar. It also hits Wordy as Mabosstiff with the Meteor Mash onto Wordy. Fantastic hit as Wordy responds with the Flying Press, and this super effective move has finished Mabosstiff off already. The Goldenrod Aces have gotten the victory in dominating fashion. They have run away with it. Fantastically done by the normal types. This will move them up to 13th place to kick off round 3, and they're going to want to look to get a second victory when they take on the Fuchsia Royal Gators next round, whereas the Dark types, the Swayed Grunts, will have to contend with the Pony Timbers next round. But until then, Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below who you thought was the best on field, and if you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, share, subscribe, but always remember, you are awesome, and I will see you when you see me.